All right, welcome back to The Hill. Former President Donald Trump may have a new top alternative. The former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley has surged to within a percentage point of the Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in a new poll from Suffolk University and USA Today. That poll finds that Trump leads with 58%, so everything is relative at this point downstream. DeSantis and Haley at 12 and 11, and you can see on down the line in single digits. Every other candidate 1% or less. Chris Stirewalt, here to break it down. When you look at that, what do you see?
You know, we care who might win Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Or Dean Phillips, the Democratic congressman from Minnesota, when they're thinking about challenging Joe Biden, get in the race. It's kind of interesting. You know why? Joe Biden's old, and there's a lot of dissatisfaction inside the Democratic Party, and people don't like Kamala Harris. So it'd be interesting to see who the second choice was. And I would encourage people, when they look at the Republican race, to think about it that way, that Donald Trump is essentially running as an incumbent. He's a weak incumbent, but he is essentially running as an incumbent. And those, if Joe Biden had 58% in the Democratic voting right now, we'd be saying, oh my gosh, this guy is in huge trouble. Donald Trump that's exactly where he is. So that's a long way of saying second place counts. Okay. Being in second place matters. If something happens to Donald Trump, if he goes to prison or whatever, being in second place would be very valuable. But here's what I want you to see when you look down that line. Look at this next graphic. This is fascinating to me. So this is the change, I believe, since June. So Donald Trump's up 10 points. Ronnie D down 11 points. Okay. Nikki Haley up 7. Okay. And all other candidates, that's Tim Scott, Mike Pence, Vivek Ramaswamy, all in, net down 5. Okay. This sums it up. Donald Trump took votes from Ron DeSantis. Is it 1-to-1 there, or is it like these are rough? These are rough. I'm giving you a sketch here. Yep. These are not exact. So Ron DeSantis lost his vote share basically back to Donald Trump. Okay. He was not able to hold on to that vote share. Nikki Haley got maybe a couple points there, but she really got her numbers from the collapse of these other candidates. So this is what puts those two you see in center screen, Haley and DeSantis, on this collision course, because DeSantis has settled down into that range, and now she's on the rise. I would also say, number one takeaway from this, I don't see how Tim Scott persists in this race for very much longer. His numbers have continued to decline. He's fighting for the exact same voters. Mike Pence? I admire the former vice president, but I don't think, and I say this with love, I don't think it matters whether he does or he doesn't, because he's polling at such a low number that I don't think it's that consequential. But Tim Scott is from South Carolina, same state as Nikki Haley. They have been on the same course, and she's got the upper hand here. I don't see, looking at these numbers, how Tim Scott is in this race at Christmas. Can we put up the graphic again with all of them, the first one? Because, you know, Donald Trump is at 58%. Margin of error, let's just round up and call it 6 out of 10 Republicans. What is the ceiling then for either DeSantis or Haley as you see it? The way you got to think about the Republican Party, you got 35% pro-Trump, 25% anti-Trump, and then you've got the rest in the middle that just want a Republican, they just want to win. The Speaker's election is a good analogy for this. You have some hardcore attitudes in the establishment and in the nationalist MAGA movement. Most Republicans just want a nominee. They just want to move on. They just want to get this done. And they'll flop to whoever seems like the winner is in the end.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.